Hello, and welcome to Rehab and Recovery with Dr. Miles Sandoval. I am Dr. Miles Sandoval. I'm a physical therapist specializing in virtual recovery coaching and meal support to support my clients on the journey to recovery from eating disorders and other addictions. I wanted to make a quick video today to talk about coping with food poisoning or the stomach flu in eating disorder recovery to go along with my article linked below. So unfortunately, life hands us some unexpected challenges in recovery, but I wanted to provide an alternative scenario for how to think about the challenge of food poisoning or the stomach flu when you're in eating disorder recovery, because unfortunately, it's part of life that might sneak up on you at some point. So if somebody was on the journey to recovery from drug addiction, and they were 6 months, 2 years, 10 years into their sobriety, if they got hit by a car and had to be rushed to emergency surgery, they would probably be given a lot of the same drugs that they may have had a problem with earlier in their life. But number one, the context is completely different. Number two, nobody would say that that was a relapse. And I think most people would agree that going into emergency surgery with all the accompanying drugs was probably the most helpful, if not necessary, thing to do at that point in time. So when that person comes out of surgery and recovers, they might experience some of the effects of the drugs that were in their system, but it doesn't mean that they relapse, and it doesn't mean that they have to set themselves up for relapse if they get on to their journey of sobriety after that point, whatever that looks like for them. And unfortunately, food poisoning or the stomach flu, they don't really give you an option in the moment as to whether or not you're going to demonstrate some symptoms that may be similar to the symptoms that you demonstrated when you were active in your eating disorder. But if you can frame it that the context is completely different, it's not a relapse, and you don't really have much of a choice in that moment, then it doesn't have to set you up for a relapse, and you can get back to your journey of sobriety recovery that you never even left because of the stomach flu or food poisoning. I talk about it a little bit more in my post linked below. Thank you so much for watching today, and take care of yourself if you're experiencing food poisoning or the stomach flu right now.